Hello, thanks for joining us. We're going to be doing a quick kit review on the amusing hobby E100, a German super heavy tank of the E series that was designed late in the war. This vehicle actually had a chassis in prototype stage, and or actually two, I think, if memory serves. There's two chassis in prototype stage for this vehicle, no turrets, and these were captured, and if I'm not mistaken, they were sent to Britain for evaluation before being scrapped, which is a bit of a shame that they're gone, but hey, that's what happens. So they never actually produced these vehicles, never saw any combat, anything like that. However, if you watch my little video on the E5, which I've put up at a similar time to this, I go through the explanation of the E series there, so I'm not going to bore you with that on this video. Now, amusing hobbies. This is one of the first kits I bought from them, the other one being the E5, which came at the same time. Box art's nice, love it, very simple, and it's got you a little bit of blurb on the parts and everything inside the box, what it comes with, photo etch parts, etc, etc, etc. All the parts come bagged. I have removed them because I hate videos where I'm opening bags. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the instruction. Alright, so we've got the construction sheet, you've got all your sprue call-outs there. There's quite a few parts to this vehicle. They were going to be very, very big tanks. So certainly bigger than a King Tiger. And yes, they would have been, if they actually had it produced and got them into action, if they had have managed to get them to the front, with all the problems that they have with large vehicles, then they probably would have been quite devastating unless an Allied aircraft picked them off. However, I digress. So, just looking at the parts here, it's got a few part call-outs, very simple. Interesting springing suspension, which you see in the kits, and interleave road wheels similar to a King Tiger. Photo etch parts for the hull. And we've got some more sections over here, and individual track links. So it shows you how to do that, and then you've got the side armour, which is put over, essentially. Put over the side, well over the side and cover the tracks, and just goes through the last bit of construction with the turret. It's a very simple box-like turret, not much to it at all. So construction of this is going to be pretty quick, minus the road wheels. The road wheels probably taking a little while to put together, but other than that, it should be very quick and simple. Painting marking guide. These vehicles were never produced and delivered to the front, so knock your socks off. Have a bit of fun. Do whatever you want with the painting guide. I like the fact that they've given you 4 different options in a colour guide. I love it. And the last one is sort of your primer red with a little bit of desert yellow on it, you know, German yellow, tank yellow, whatever you want to call it. I love it. I reckon it's great. So you've got a few options there of what you can play around with, but I would seriously just have a bit of fun with it. Come up with something for yourself. Why not? You know, you're never going to be picked on for being historically inaccurate, eh? Some nice photo etch parts there for the engine deck. Simple. And some very simple decals. Now these are printed quite nicely. The register on them is very good, and they look reasonably thin, so very happy with that. I'm just going to move this aside. And then we'll start on the sprues. So first sprue, we've got kit parts that basically maintenance parts. So you've got your cleaning rods, you've got your jacks, all the tools of the trade, essentially, that most vehicles would have had, most actual vehicles would have had. So they've just been quite good and put those on this vehicle as well, so you can dress it up and make it look like an actual serving vehicle. This is the armour for the side, and you just have a look at the size of that. That's quite large. I mean, look at the size of my hand compared to that. And I'm not a small person. But yeah, so it's quite large. No real flash or anything that I can find on these parts. They've been manufactured very, very well. And for someone who's never actually owned an amusing hobby kit before, I'm really glad I purchased these. They look like it's going to be a lot of fun. So you can see this there. The only... No, I'm wrong. That's not a sync mark. Ignore me. That's wrong. So, yep, I didn't miss anything on those. All good. And then we have some road wheels. Some road wheels, he says. Yeah, some road wheels and suspension units. So quite a large set of sprues here to have a look at, but the moulding on them is really nice. Detail's great. Really looking forward to making this. It is going to be a fun kit. Got some toe bolts, excuse me, got some toe bolts, so little hooks and things for the front of the tank. Love it. Really nice. Love the detail on these. Let's have a look at the other one. Essentially, it should be exactly the same. But just to give you a better idea, the detail on both sides. Lovely. Lovely. And a little fan. That'll be for the engine deck. That's cool. Gotta love it. Alright, moving on. Okay, next parts. And excuse me for the pausing. I'm have to move to get the next sprues. Tracks. So you can see we was talking about before with the suspension units. So they've got the spring suspension units, and these are your track links here. You have no less than 3, 4, 5 of these. So there's a bit of cutting involved in those. However, that's not all. There is another bag with track links in it, which you're going to need to get out for the assembly. So there's a heck of a lot of track links on this tank, because it's not a small tank. So that's going to be a bit of work, but the moulding on them, once again, really, really good. Little to no flash. I haven't spotted any flash on these parts. Tiny bit on these bits, but nothing really on the tracks. Detail on one side is a bit light, but that's to be expected. Yeah, looking forward to it. Well, not looking forward to cutting out all those 6, to be honest. It's going to be a bit of a pain, but other than that, yeah, fun. Lower bottom of the turret. So you can see the turret ring there, and then we have our gun set up. Moulding on that is nice. The only thing I'm sort of iffy about is on this part here, and that's just the ribbing on the muzzle brake. If there is an aftermarket part available, it probably would benefit from that. However, the barrel itself is quite nice. It is in one single piece, so you're not going to have a seam line running up the center of it. You just got to remove those little tabs. Yeah, really cool. Happy once again. And now we get to the main event, and we'll just show you the hull and the turret. So here's the turret section here. Big, heavy, slabbed turret. Now there's another version of this by Trumpeter. Essentially it's the same hull, but it's got a turret which is more like a King Tiger turret. It's a similar design in that. So I've got that kit as well, and I will be doing a review on that, just to compare them so you can see them side by side and see what the difference is. But the moulding on this is really nice. Really simple. Bit of detail on the underside of the hull. Bit of detail under there for you to play around with. Some nice weld joins. And they're even got a bit of texturing on the front here. I'm just going to zoom in and see if we can pick it up. There we go. So see all those dots? So a bit of texturing on that, which I think is a nice touch. That'll look actually fairly interesting under a wash. It's the only part on the lower hull which really has it, but yeah, different. Different. And then we have top of the hull. Focus. Thank you. So top of the hull, you can see that there. Nice weld marks. A lot of weld detail around the kit. Detail on the back is nice and crisp. And then you've got these points on the side. So that's essentially what the side armour bolts onto. And if you have a look on the internet, you'll see people that have been leaving these off or putting them on, whatever. You've got a bit of leeway. You can play around with it and have a bit of fun. So, yeah, great kit. Great kit. Really looking forward to it, except for the tracks. Yeah, well, I know some people like individual track links and others don't. And I'm more of the could do without them category. I'm quite lazy when it comes to my tracks, so I prefer to have the rubber ones. But these tracks, definitely, they look like they're going to be a bit of fun. So yeah, Amusing Hobbies E100 German Super Heavy tank with the turret designed by Krupp. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, tell a friend, email a bot colleague, whatever. Just let someone know. If you didn't like the video, I'm sorry to hear that. Please let me know why. Always looking to improve, so any constructive criticism is welcome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again with the rest of these series videos.